So at this point in the video, we are now, depending on what you're watching, either the individual video or the compilation of all unboxings, we're now going to unbox the, I was going to say PlayStation for some reason, I don't know why, that's heresy, the Switch 2 Pro Controller, Nintendo Switch 2 Pro Controller to be exact. And it's coming in a nice kind of compact package. This was vital for the Switch 1 in my opinion, and mostly what I used was the Switch 1 Pro Controller, to be honest with you. For anything that didn't have any kind of motion or major motion, or even then some of the things did support the motion, and well, it would still work well for the Switch 1 Pro Controller. So the great controller. It was pricey then, it's pricey now as well, as I spit for some reason. And if you want to see more unboxings and you're not watching the compilation of this whole thing, there's a whole bunch of stuff that's been unboxed and it's going to be unboxed, including the Switch 2 itself and the camera and the wheel and everything, even game cartridges. So check that out as well, with some specials in there as well. So it's more interesting than you actually think it's going to be, because you just think this is cartridge and nothing in it. You'd be wrong. Watch the video if you haven't already. So Switch 2 Pro Controller by Nintendo, of course. Let's check out. Box is pretty standard, very much the closest thing to an Xbox controller from Nintendo that you'll ever get, and we'll compare it a little bit to the Pro Controller 1, and we'll do a little review in terms of the hardware and everything else. It's the Switch Pro Controller 1, and we'll compare the weight and so forth. And again, we're only going to be reviewing the hardware. We haven't tried it yet, so we can't compare the actual feel and so forth. So let's get open. Let's go to a more exciting viewpoint. We can get all the angles. And again, if you enjoy this content and you want to help me make more of it on YouTube, subscribe, and like everywhere else, like and follow. Goes a long way. It takes you a few seconds, but it helps a lot. And it's always good to, at least unlock all the features on the YouTubes and the places like that at a bare minimum, so you can get the best kind of experience you can give your viewers, as well as extra things. But if they want to go the extra mile, I can't get this open. Let's try pulling this bit out first. Just going to be a bit we'll look at first, then try opening it. Then this is tighter than your average misses. What the heck? I'm not trying to do workout here. Still can't get it open. Let's pull this bit out. Still can't get it open. Let's push this bit at the bottom in and pull out that way. Nope, not coming out. Wow, that was ridiculous. How'd they even get that in the first place? Jeez. Maybe it was that part that was stopping it from coming out. Whew. Ow. Oh. Now I'm tired. I'm going to have to take a rest.
3 hours later.
Okay. Let's try this again. Alright, so we got it out. That was easy. Let's first look at the most important and interesting parts, which is the cable first. You always lead with the most interesting parts first, otherwise you lose all the watch time. So get that open, get that off, and let's see our length. Is it going to be 3 to 3.5? Yes, it is 3 to 3.5 inches, and obviously one goes in the side of the console or your hub. If it takes hubs, I think it does take hubs, and one part goes in your controller, which is this part. You have manual here, which is quite extensive. Information about charging, health and safety, very similar to what we had with the Switch 2 camera. And some different languages as well as English. We have English and Deutsch. Francais, or is it Francois? I'm not sure. Portuguese, Italiano, and looks like Russian there as well, Netherlands, so Deutsch, and Espanol. All the European states that you could want from life. If your country was left out, let us know. We'll send you a heart emoji to commiserate. You can just use ChatGPT and translate, I guess. Okay, so those are the most important parts out of the way. Now let's get to the least interesting part of the unboxing review, which is, of course, the controller. The Nintendo Switch 2 Pro Controller. I feel like I should use one of my sound effects, but I haven't got it keyed up. Let me see if I can find one real quickly here. All right, I don't know if it's work or not, but we're opening it up, guys. Get ready. I'm gonna try and cue it up. See if it works. No, wait. There we go. That was kind of delayed. Let's do that again. How do you like those apples? Oh, it looks nice though. Man, I really like the color scheme here. This looks slick. Me likey. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, guys. I really like the look of this controller. Oh my gosh, this is sexy. Woo! Feels nice as well. It actually feels. I think it's a similar weight. I think it's about the same weight, but this feels lighter in some ways and smoother. I almost feel like I want to wash my hands because it just feels so clean. Wow. Look at that, it's beautiful. Do you guys agree with me? Does this not look, tell me this does not look beautiful. It looks exactly the same size and design in many ways. But oh my lord, does this thing look gorgeous. White and black just hits me in different ways. I guess you could say I'm pretty inclusive. And all the buttons feel good as well. Oh my gosh, let's get that free view. Yes, yes sir, yes sir. Okay, yeah, we're gonna be playing more of the Switch. I think this feels nice. Oh my god. All right, let's change them sticks. Okay, yeah, got a little bit of resistance there. Okay. I see what you're dealing with, Nintendo. I'm feeling you. This feels nice. Now, apparently the back buttons there's back buttons in there programmable, I believe. So they're going straight with like making this a Pro controller without calling it a Pro controller. Wait, it is called a Pro controller, isn't it? Ignore that. Maybe I edited that bit out. Obviously, it's called a Pro controller, and then they've now added Pro controller bits by letting you, from what I understand, program it. At least the back parts of it. Yeah, GL, and GR buttons that can be mapped to the buttons of your choice, and a C button to open game chat. So these can be mapped to any buttons you want. This is pretty cool. So it's kind of what you get as a Pro controller standard these days. And you'll notice there's a headphone jack in here as well, which is pretty sweet. Feels really nice. I like the white accents with the black, and then it's got the white under here and here. This really aesthetically does it for me. This is beautiful. It's actually beautiful. And then underneath, you're just like going to be doing like that with your hand. So you could be playing, you know, your Elden Ring or whatever on the Switch too, and just be like using these buttons for like, I don't know, parrying or something. This feels good, man. Yes, sir. Let's totally try these buttons here. Yep, they feel solid. D-pad feels solid. You won't really know about how the D-pad feels if you're actually in the game using it. And then obviously your C button feels okay. Yes. This is lovely. This is lovely. I just got to get used to the A buttons and the B buttons being the other way around compared to every other console. Again. But yeah, I like the way this feels. This looks way better. This one's cool as well because you can kind of almost see inside of it. You can see it's been a bit used though. It's a bit beat up. It served me well. This feels heavier though. But I like this. This is really nice. Overall, boxes, you know, that was a bit tight to get out. That wasn't the most fun. Obviously you get that cable and you stick it in right here. Consensually, always ask first before you stick plugs into holes, guys. You know that. Like so. Boom. That's beautiful. Clean. Elegant. Simple. Premium. Very nice. Doesn't feel like they just ripped you off with, even though it's a high price. That feels good. I wonder how much you guys are going to actually be using the underside. I remember as well, I'll be putting links that you can use if you click the YouTube. If you click the Amazon links that I've got for you on the actual places where I can put those things, and you purchase anything within 24 hours of clicking that link, and you can click again if you want to, you know, if it goes past 24 hours, then I'll get a tiny bit of a kickback without you paying any extra if you want to help financially as well, so I can make more stuff and pay for my Switch 2s and other things. you know, without having to remortgage again on the rent. Yeah, so there you go. Beautiful. So I give this like, we can't rate functionality, but I don't know. I just really like the look of this controller and I like the way it feels. So I'm going to give this, in terms of hardware, a 9.5 to 10 out of 10. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Can't wait to use it. On your screen now, you'll see more unboxing reviews or something else that the algorithm has recommended you if you're watching on YouTube, or if there's algorithms on other platforms, and we'll be unboxing, as well as unboxed things like the camera, the GameCube controller here, and even cases with secrets